Hi, I'm Lorraine and I want to tell you a few things about paper clips. The fastening of papers has been historically referenced as early as the 13th century. People put ribbon through incisions in the upper left-hand corner of pages. They waxed the ribbons to make them stronger and easier to undo and redo. This was the way people clipped paper together for over 600 years. Then in 1899, Norwegian Johan Wahler invented the paperclip. He was the first person to patent a paperclip design, but it was Gem Manufacturing Limited in England that first designed the familiar and most famous double oval shaped paperclip. Paperclips work because of torsion and elasticity in the clip, in addition to the friction with the paper. If you position a cork below the water level, it will float up to the surface when you let it go. But a paperclip will not. But if you very carefully place the paperclip on the surface of calm water, it won't sink. Sometimes a piece of tissue paper helps to keep the clip on the surface. The paper dissolves and hey presto, it's like magic. And it's all because of the miracle of surface tension. In a liquid, molecules are attracted by neighbouring ones in all directions, except for those at the boundary. The unequal attraction of neighbouring molecules at the surface forms a kind of skin on the liquid. If you look closely at an object suspended by surface tension, whether it is a paper clip, insect, leaf, etc., you will notice a slight depression in the surface supporting the object. Now, this is somewhat contradicting what I said earlier, but if you've ever Googled the paperclip, you will know that there are conflicting reports about the origins and the true inventor of the paperclip. So I have to say on this topic, we can never really be sure of the truth, but one thing I think we can agree on is that the paperclip is rather useful. Well, you could use it as a fancy bracelet, earrings for the squeamish, an emergency hair clip, a miniature spit skewer for a tiny pig, a perch for your tiny bird, a toothpick, fingernail and ear cleaners, not consecutively. Do use a fresh one for each. Fasteners for clothes. You can also use them as chips and markers in games, or to look like a wizard. Paperclips as protest. During World War II, Norway was occupied by the Nazis. The Norwegians were prohibited from wearing any buttons with the likeness or initials of their king on them. Because some say paperclips were a Norwegian invention, whose original function was to bind together, citizens started wearing paperclips instead, bravely risking arrest in protest against the Nazi occupation. A final fact for you: the largest paperclip ever made was displayed in Oslo, Norway in 1989. It was made of iron and was 7 meters or 22 feet 11 inches long and weighed 602 kilograms. That's 1,327 pounds. Why, you may ask? To you, I say, why not? Bye-bye.